Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. I'm going to use a doggy tarot for you guys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a doggy tarot, Cancer. We're going to get right into it. I'm doing a 6-card spread, so you're going to know. It's story time, Cancer. Let me tell your story. Let me see what I see. Let me tell you what I see. Oh, yeah, let me see what I see. That is 2. Let me really see what I see here. These cards are slippery. Wow. So interesting. Damn. Oh, I see big changes, Cancer. Huge. Now, if you've been through it, I'm going to say, if you haven't been through it, this ain't your reading. Oh my goodness. All right. There's distance between you and a lot of things right now. Maybe not a lot, you know. Okay, it's real. It could be. It could be a lot of different things that you are like. But I feel like you keep looking back. You keep looking. All these cards are looking back. You keep looking back at something. And you don't have, whatever this is, there's something that's gone on here where you kind of feel like the universe is against you. You feel like the universe is against you and your thoughts keep kind of taking you down that same road. Now, I'm going to get into some stuff here, and this is a heavy reading, but I want to tell you that it's changing, and it's changing in a big way. So hang on if you want for the rest of it, because yeah, there's a big change is coming. And these changes, it's changing from feeling like the world and the universe are kind of working against you here. Your mind agreeing with that. So both like kind of getting caught up in negative emotions and thoughts like, oh my God, this is terrible, or this will never work out, or the best things that I've ever wanted, I can't reach them. And I want to say, like, it even feels like right now, that's why I'm saying, like, I wanted to give you that notice up front that the cards are telling me this is about to change in a big way. Because right now, like, what I'm seeing with your energy is kind of like I want to say on the inside looking out. But what I feel like that inside is it's kind of solitary, and it could even be like your own inside. Like nothing, you're not connecting. There's nothing that you want to connect with around you. Like there's this feeling of, I'd rather be on my own. But like you keep looking back. Okay, before everything changes and gets a lot better here, and when I say a lot better, I mean it. Like you're going from feeling stuck, immobilized by fear and thoughts, to flight, movement, communication, all these things happening, and happening in a good way, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and it's like a season. There's a big cycle change coming for you. But before you get to that, in the more immediate future, there is something that you're carrying with you in life here that you need to let go of. And it's holding you back. And it would make sense, right? Like, so once you get rid of this thing that's holding you back, well, then you can proceed quickly forward. And even your underlying cards are indicating like huge changes. They're just huge. The Nine of Sky, the Nine of Swords is the recent past, right? And so that's the whole thing. I'll even let you look at that card of, you know, your emotions. The world is against me. Like, it feels like it. Look at hiding in that cave. And then where you are now, you're in the cave, the hermit, hiding from the world. It's a bit of like a hiding from the world energy. And just not trusting too with the Nine of Swords. Then the Nine of Fire and the Strength card. This has been a long time. A long time. Look at this. Flying over that gap into the Nine of Earth. And this prosperous, this is balanced, this is peaceful, this is fruitful. Do you see what I mean? Like, you're going from black to white, white to black. You're about to. You really are. And you've been in it for more than a hot minute. Like, it really does feel like, you know what? I can see it though. I can see it changing. You're going somewhere. You're coming out of this cave. This cave can symbolize, like, really, you could be maybe just stuck in a rut. Maybe you haven't left your home in a long time. Or you could be just in such a rut, you know, like you get up in the morning, you take the same path to work, you take the same path home, you don't wander around the office building, you go to your desk. Like, there's really a sense of keeping to yourself here pretty strongly. In the past, that keeping to yourself was like, you were really worried about what was going on out there. Really worried. And now, though, you know, even though that these cards are still heavy and difficult, like, right, the hermit, he's coming out of the cave. And then this dog, it's the Eight of Cups, but he's walking down a path. So, and then look at this, the immediate future is the Ten of Wands. He's walking towards, like, it looks like a town or a community, but he's bringing a heavy load with him. You might be moving towards something to get something off your shoulders, get something off your chest. I don't know, look at that. I kind of feel like you're going somewhere that brings you heavy feelings. It weighs you down. You're going somewhere that does feel like it weighs you down. It might be a place where there are a lot of responsibilities involved with it. But you're going there to get a different perspective. And surprisingly, it could open you up creatively. And you know what? To be honest, your perceptions may not have been great in the past with the cards that are here, right? Like, just to be honest, looking at life through stormy nightmare glasses. So you're walking toward, because you have the Hangman, so I feel like there's a reason for their perception to change in the Page of Cups. But for you, this feels weighted. It feels heavy to do it. But it's in your immediate future. this path that you're on right now, you're disconnected from, so I don't know. It could be going back home. It could be going back to work. It could be, well, it could be too. For some of you, maybe you've been working from home for a long time and you don't want to switch and you have to. But I'm telling you, it's going to be good for you. It is. It's going to get you moving. It's going to get you unstuck. Swift. Again, your current situation is going from the Eight of Cups to the Knight of Swords. Like, things are going to change very fast. Oh my God, what the hell are you dealing with in this hermit mode? That's a lot of cards. Holy shit. Oh. It's like everything you ever dealt with in life that you felt wronged or it didn't work out well. What is there not to talk about in this hermit energy? You got the Four of Pentacles for one thing. That's not moving. Not moving an inch. The Moon. I'm going to sit in my fears all day. The Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. It feels like trying to come up with a plan, right? I don't know. Like with the Page of Wands too, it's like to get out there, do something, communicate. Move. This is really, I feel like this reading is somebody who's almost, maybe it's extreme, because the tarot doesn't give me like a graph in terms of how severe energy is, right? It almost feels like somebody who's been immobilized in fear or immobilized in a cycle where they find themselves just without a lot of choices, or it feels like that. And any of the choices that are out there feel terrifying. I feel like you've walked away from opportunity. You have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. This is totally, the Four of Cups, you could say, is seeing the world through stormy horror movie glasses. You know, you could be walking through a meadow with unicorns and ponies, but because of the glasses that you're wearing, they look like, you know, King Kong and Godzilla. Because the Four of Cups, you know, the universe is trying to offer you something really good, but you can't see it because all you can see is the shit in front of you, right? Like the Three of Cups that sit in front that are just full of sewage. And then the Eight of Cups, you know, like there's nothing good here. I gotta go. So that's a lot to put in the Hermit. The Nine of Sky, let's look at that. Your recent past, the Nine of Swords. Oh, Two of Pentacles. I want to say that's overwhelmed. That is feeling overwhelmed. There's too much going on. Because this Two of Pentacles is balancing on that teeter-totter and a cat's about to jump on it. Just when you think you have your balance, something comes in. Oh my God. That's feeling overwhelmed. So your recent past is definitely about feeling overwhelmed. And there's a lot of like, maybe like there's so much to think about. I don't know where to start with the Nine of Swords and those Two of Pentacles. So let's get out of that. Although you're still kind of there. Surprise. Everyone gets a surprise this week because it's in the spread. So it's the Eight of Fire. Look at this. Look at this leaping. Squeeze. Second. It's coming. Excuse me. Okay. I feel like in the past that there might have been a person or people trying to kind of reach out to you to be friends, to connect with you, on like a personal, emotional level. And you didn't see it. You missed it. Or you didn't have time for it. I don't know. Come on. I'm going to be honest. Like, even if you're cross-watching for Cancer, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot coming in. And just when this person feels like they've got it balanced, like, okay, nothing's going to fall apart today, something jumps in and like, oh my God. Like, I can see the way this dog is hiding in the cave and looking out. No, it's coming in now. I don't have time for anything else, I would say. So, I can want to say in some ways probably legitimate what was going on for you, whatever was going on for you. But I feel like you have another opportunity here. And it looks like it's going in a really good direction. So I want to say, because this was your recent past, that your life is more settled, or that things are not as chaotic around you, that you don't feel so overwhelmed, that the universe would bring something in for you now. Why did the universe bring it in before if you couldn't handle it? I don't know. Let me ask, why did the universe bring something in for you at a time when you couldn't handle it? It led to your success somehow. All right. The universe, right, wants you to succeed. So, I don't know. Everything you went through was for a reason. Say, went through it for a reason. Yeah, there's a big, I want to say, I feel like there's either a small group of people or a person that have been kind of keeping their eye out for you, or, yeah, that wanted to connect with you in the past and it didn't work. I can even connect this with somebody I met. Well, I didn't really meet them. It didn't go well. It's just walking Lily. And it was another lady, and she was walking her dog, and the dog was so friendly. Because I find, one of the things I found is some of the dogs are funny. Even Lily can get like this. Because for such a period of time, like, everyone was like coming off the sidewalk. There's still people doing that. Whatever they're comfortable with. And I just feel like the dogs get this sense like, oh, we're avoiding people. They must be like, it's just funny reaction. And so that's a lot of what I get from other dogs. And so it's nice when another dog is just really wagging tail, wants to meet. So I was chitty-chatting with this lady. I was like, this is great. This is nice. Lily's enjoying this. What's your dog's name? And blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit of a weirdo. So I'm like, yeah, my dog likes meeting other dogs. This is really nice. The conversation went nowhere. She looked right past me and said, we're going into the park. Let's go, Joey, or whatever the dog's name was. And she like walked past me and was like, whoa. I guess she doesn't like to talk about the dog's feelings. I don't know what it was. I just, like, it was weird. And then I just thought, at first I felt a little offended. I thought that was really rude. Well, it was rude. Yeah, it was weird. But then I thought to myself, I don't have a 9 to 5 like other people do. Maybe she's got a 9 to 5. Maybe she's late for work. Maybe the kids gave her a hard time today. And she just doesn't have time for my crazy talk shit. Right? So, I don't know. Like, if I met the lady again and it was I would try. Because people can be having a bad day. So I think you're coming off of having more than a few bad days. Cancer. And it's almost like somebody would talk to you again. Or someone would, not, that came out wrong, like want to try to connect with you, maybe. That's kind of what it feels like. That's what I'm feeling like here. And I feel like the tides are changing for you. If you've been that person that, I don't have time to talk to you and you're crazy dog, go into the park with mine. Like, oh. And then, so then you're like, I'm second guessing myself, like, was I like crazy lady talk? Because I do spend a lot of time in my own house with a dog and a cat. So when I get out and I talk with people, the wheel of fortune is overall energy. Big changes for you. Big changes. That's the overall energy. A Queen of Swords. So that's, oh, very clear sight. Very clear-sightedness. No more stormy glasses. No more rose-colored glasses. Just maybe bifocals or whatever you might need. Wow, yeah, very clear. Look at this. If you've been trying to change, just change. Just think for things to change around you, for something like to manifest. Like this is manifesting an ending. So I don't know. Like completing something successfully for yourself. Maybe you've been overwhelmed trying to get something successfully completed or finished. It shows. It shows in these cards. And yeah, I just see like there's huge changes coming for you. You know, be nice if you see crazy ladies like me, like, oh, my dog is so happy to talk and play with your dog. But she was. Anyways, so that's what I got. I'm going to go to your extended. In your extended Cancer, I'm going to see like where or what you should focus on like right now and where all this shit is taking you. Where it's all taking you. Thank you so much, Cancer. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.